Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss professional practice activities. This is a new assignment that is not similar from last semester. So again, these will be something that you will be submitting on My LMU. Here on the left, underneath your journal reflections, you will find professional practice activities. Here at the top is a little bit more information and an explanation on what these are. These are worth 10 points each. You do have a total of 6 different activities, which again are listed here for the entire semester already. Now these you can do as early as possible. I would definitely recommend completing these prior to their due dates. A lot of these are activities and things that you need to schedule beforehand before you write the reflection, so you'll definitely have to plan ahead. On each one of these, you're going to be doing a write-up. This rubric will inform you a little bit more about what that write-up will be. Basically, a summary of your event, including a reflection of your experience from the event. You will connect this event with a TPE and explain that connection. If you're not sure what those TPEs are, please remember that you did these in your teaching portfolio at the end of the semester, and they are located in the first couple of pages of your syllabus. So please be sure to refer to your syllabus for your connection to a TPE. You only need to connect this to 2-3 TPEs maximum. Then you're going to apply this activity to your own teaching or practice and discuss a little bit about how this activity that you participated in has contributed to your growth as an educator. Finally, you will also be graded for your overall presentation, organization, grammar, etc. So this is the different areas in which you will be scored. Your professional activities vary. So for the first one, you will be just attending any kind of transition meeting. This can be one of your own transition meetings. This can be a transition meeting that someone else does. They can be from pre-K, preschool to kindergarten. Maybe it's a transition of just classrooms or changes of placement. This can also be an individual transition plan. So maybe just someone that there's an IEP with a transition plan that's already embedded. Again, this can be one that someone else is conducting or your own, that you can count this as an activity, and then you will write on about this. The only stipulation is that it does need to happen this semester. So it can't be an activity that you're reflecting on, something that happened in December, something that happened in November. It does need to have happened between January, between now and when it is due. Again, the due dates aren't listed necessarily here, but if you click into the activity, then you will be able to go and see when those different due dates are. However, these are in your syllabus as well as the course calendar, and you'll see them laid out for you. Please also note that I would prefer that you would not complete these activities or reflections and write-ups in a Word document. Again, do not do these on a Word document. Instead, type directly in here. Okay, or better yet, do it in a Word document, but copy and paste it here. Please, again, do not complete this and attach on a Word document. It makes it very difficult sometimes for grading, and so this will ease that a lot more. And then you will just click submit when you are done. So you will be able to complete all of those professional activities here. The second one is attending a parent-teacher conference. So this is not one that you are conducting yourself. You will observe another fully credentialed teacher conduct a parent-teacher conference. Now again, this conference does not need to be a formal parent conference time that is conducted by your school. It could just be a teacher who is meeting with a parent after school to discuss any number of things. It doesn't even have to be a parent conference that lasts more than 10-15 minutes, but I just want you to be able to have an opportunity to observe another teacher who is fully credentialed and that has the experience of conducting parent conferences. The professional practice activity number 3, you will meet with the general education teacher or special education teacher, one or the other, that you observe, and then you're going to debrief the lesson. So if you recall, one of your live text assignments is to observe a classroom teacher in gen ed and in special ed. So this time for your activity, you're going to debrief that observation with them. You're just basically going to talk a little bit more about their lesson plan, ask any questions that they might have, and you know, you could even ask them just anything that you've observed from their lesson. Very similar to, you know, how did it go? How do you feel that it went? Is there anything that you would do differently? And just some teaching moments for you to be able to have and share with the teacher that you observe. Finally, for your professional practice activity 4, it's going to be regarding behavior management with your own caseload. The questions here are listed that you will be answering for this activity. So for this activity, you don't necessarily need to go anywhere or do anything. It's more responding to questions just about your behavior management with your own caseload, and an opportunity to reflect on that a little further. For professional practice activity 5, you do need to attend a board meeting at one of your schools. If your school does not have a board meeting at a time that you can attend, please feel free to connect with a classmate and attend another board meeting. But you will need to attend one board meeting. Again, I want to note the date that this is due. It is due Thursday, April 7th, so that means you will need to plan ahead and attend a board meeting sometime between now and before April 7th in order to be able to write this assignment up and submit it in time. Finally, for your last professional practice activity, this is twofold. You're going to be posting your teaching video here. So you're going to click here and create a discussion thread where you will then post your video. Once you post your video, then you will come here to complete your professional practice activity. So you upload the video. You will watch 3 of your peers' videos. Again, you don't need to tell me or specify which videos you watched in your write-up, but based on your videos, you will answer the following prompts. Again, you will click on this, and that will take you to this link, and you will be able to type your responses to these questions. Feel free to delete this text if you will so choose to. That's not a problem. And then you will be able to respond to your prompt in there and be able to submit. Oh, I apologize. You have to scroll down and then you'll be able to add your responses. But I have no problem if you want to copy and paste these down below just to reference and then have your answers here. That is fine. Okay, again, then you will submit on here. Please do not submit a Word document. And that is it for professional practice activities. There are 6 throughout the semester. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have